Welcome, everyone. Catherine Corona here. Welcome. Welcome to 33 Days Meditations on Loving, Absorbed in Love, the Heart of God. That's what I'm calling it. And some of you had joined me for the past 33-day meditation process that we did on healing. And I decided that it just came to me to do another. It was so wonderful. It was wonderful to just do this every morning with you. So I'll be here live, 9 a.m. Mountain Time in the United States, and then they'll be recorded. The 33 days is a magical number that I found in my experience. Some people say 32 days, but I found 33 days when I was doing a healing meditation a few years ago to heal something that was really severe, and it healed right at 33 days. So this meditation process is 33 days, meditations and reflections on loving, absorbed in love. It came from, and I can never hear this story too much. This is a story I heard from Ram Dass. He used to come to the town where I live for years, and I went to see him. And he told me this story of his teacher in India, a saint, a Hindi saint called Neem Karoli Baba. And there were people there sitting with him. And one of them, an American, asked Neem Karoli Baba, how did Jesus meditate? And the story that I heard goes that Neem Karoli Baba got very still, went inside, and one tear came down his cheek, and he said, Jesus was absorbed in love. When I heard that story probably 40 years ago, it set me on a course in my life of wanting to know, experience, embody, be one with that level of loving, to be absorbed in loving. And that course, I set that intention. I was pretty young at the time, probably 19 or 20. That intention just opened me up to meditation practice. Teachers of all shapes, sizes came in my life, from Rashad Field, a Sufi teacher, to Theosophy, to John Roger, a sound current master, and Native Americans, so I lived next to. All this, I was just given this feast. Like Spirit gave me this feast of teachers to learn from. And I was open and I was ready to learn and thirsty. So here I am 45 years later, and a few people asked me to meditate with them. And I would always say, no, I can't do that. That's for you to do. But I started to do these YouTube lives, guided meditation, or what I call focus meditation. I got distracted. Now that is my cat, Mike, who will be joining us and will be often complaining as he's doing now. Mike, because he would really like to be outside. And I have tried many rooms in my house. No matter what room I am, Mike and my other cat, Teddy, will find me and they will complain because they would like to go outside and they can't because I have to monitor them or they go hunting. So anyway, so let's just use anytime there's noise in your environment, in my environment, just use that to go more deeply inside. And this is a journey which I am with you. I'm not a teacher. I am just sharing my experiences of being a meditator for 45 years, longer, really, and sharing that. So these will be, they're about 15 minutes of reflection and a brief focused meditation to deepen, experience, open our hearts, this place of love and the spiritual heart of God, of Spirit that is with us, that breathes us, that we can open to. And in this loving, everything is healed, everything is peace, everything is balanced, no matter what you're going through, with this energy of loving, in my experience, and we'll deepen it. That's the point of this 33 days, and explore it like a great adventure, like we're exploring something new and fun and exciting, this terrain, this landscape of spiritual divine loving, and then how we use it in our lives, and how we walk in that place of divine loving and oneness. So let's go. Let's go. Ready, set, meditate. That's my favorite thing that I say, because I try to have fun with it. And just be comfortable, but this, you don't have to like sit cross-legged. You don't have to sit up. You can be in bed. You can be laying on the floor. You can stand up. You just whatever you want. And if this is new to you, just follow along. In 33 days, you'll be an experienced meditator if you haven't been a meditator before. And if you have a long time practice, this is a soul transcendent meditation, and it may be something new and fun and unusual and fun for you. So let's just explore. We're in this together, learning and growing, and we start with our breath. So if you'd like to close your eyes, that just helps you tune out the world. And let's just put our intention and our attention on your breath. And as you breathe in, feel that breath right down at the base of your spine, breathing in and bringing that breath all the way up through your torso, into your rib cage, letting your body just stretch with it, up into your throat, into your cranium, out through the top of your head. Hold it for a second. And let it on the base of your spine, all the way up. And you feel and observe everything relax. Your whole consciousness relax. And then you just gently exhale. And a third breath in. And as you breathe in, put your attention, your awareness on your heart. And as you exhale, just exhale anything that's not in this present moment. And just breathe normally. And put your attention again on your heart. This place deep inside of us represents unconditional, infinite, expanded loving. And you can start to invite the spiritual heart to come present with you. You can start to set your intention for these next days, for however long you do them, these meditations, to deepen your experience of loving, to have the loving of God infuse every part of your being, your consciousness. And that this loving, as it awakens more deeply than it ever has before, in you and without you, that you share it with all those around you, with your environment, with your friends, your family, those you love, with strangers that you meet, that you stand in this energy of loving, this depth of acceptance, this peace of unconditionality, and that you anchor this loving on this planet for its healing. Breathe that loving in. And feel this channel open from your heart into the heart of God, into the heart of God itself. And we won't let Mike, oh my goodness, that's incredible, Mike. Mike wants to join us. He loves this energy of loving because that is what what sustains us, what nurtures us, what gives us strength through the challenges and the hardships, through our own opportunities to grow. And in this consciousness of loving, we use everything that comes our way, within our own consciousness and without, as an opportunity to grow, to be a better person, to be fulfilled, and to share it with others. Open your spiritual eyes. This is a place inside of you. Sometimes said it's at the area of your pituitary gland, back inside your forehead, in between your ears, as if there was a line there. There's a sweet spot. Put your intention there. And in this place, which is as if it's an open door, we ask that our spiritual eyes and ears be open to that light of loving that creates the universe. Feel that light of loving infuse every part of your body, every cell, every part of your mind, its thoughts, every part of your imagination, its images, every part of your emotions, how you feel. And in this loving, you find your thoughts be inspired, your emotions becoming happier, even if you're in the midst of something poignant, and your body becoming lighter. Observe and feel this light of loving throughout your existence, reaching back into your history, reaching back to any parts, any issues that are unresolved. In this loving, all is healed. Any imbalances are healed. And in this loving, as it infuses every part of you, you feel a part of you. You feel this innate joy bubbling up. This knowingness that all is on plan. And in your ability to observe, you can feel the spiritual loving, that which is part of us but bigger than us, reaching to meet you, reaching to fulfill you. It's a field of loving. It's embraced you and wrapped every part of you as if you're in a giant bubble of loving. And you can feel your body rest in it, your mind rest in it. And we'll just take a few minutes to be absorbed in this loving. If your mind comes back with its thoughts, go back to the awareness of your breath, inviting that loving. So a few minutes in stillness and in silence and in your soul. Bring your attention back to your breath. If you see a color, let that infuse every part of you. If you hear a sound of spiritual loving, let that penetrate every part of you. And let this loving today overflow to anyone you meet, you talk to, you see even. Let it overflow today to the places in the world that need greater peace. For in this loving, we are truly servants of the highest light, of the love of God. And we anchor this loving for the planet, and it needs it. And each one of us being light bearers, love bearers, we have this loving light reach to all the hearts that may be hurting, that may be in grief, that may feel the promise of life has disappointed them in some way, that may feel the injustices of this life. We ask this loving go to each one of them. Go to our cities in the United States particularly. Go to our leaders around the world. That the wisdom of the loving heart, the wisdom of the spiritual heart, touch their hearts to make the most loving decisions for the people that they serve. And we just bring this awareness back to ourselves, this loving back into our hearts. Breathe in. And as you are aware of your breath again, feel your body stretch, bring your consciousness back into this room. Depending on what time it is, come back into this room with this loving present. So it guides you today. If this is night, you're listening to this recording, or night somewhere else other than the United States, and you can drift off to sleep with peace. And here is Mike. He's been meditating with us because he's purring and in this really peaceful state. He doesn't want to move. Oh my gosh, let's see if you can see him on my lap. He loves this energy. So I'll see you tomorrow. If you're going to continue or share it. If you'd like notification, subscribe and then press the little bell, and then YouTube will notify you every morning via email. And share it with your friends and family if you know somebody who might like it, or the healing meditations that are recorded. And thank you for joining me. This is a great adventure, a great way to serve. And thank you for asking me to do this, those of you who did. So, namaste. Berush Beshan, the blessings already are. Big hug from a distance. I love you all. And just let's all go with peace into our day. See you next time.